Good morning, it's Miss Sue with the Robbins Library, and we're doing our summer reading program this morning. Someday, my frog prince will come. Someday, my frog prince will come. I'll be reading to you The Princess and the Frogs, written by Veronica Bartles, illustrated by Sara Palacious, and with the permission from HarperCollins, I'm able to read this story to you. Are you ready? Here we go. The Princess and the Frogs. Princess Cassandra should have been the happiest princess in the world. She had hundreds of dresses, thousands of books, and servants to bring her anything she wanted. There was only one thing she didn't have, a best friend. I want a pet that matches my favorite green dress, she said. We'll swim and jump and play all day, and at night he will sit on my pillow and sing to me. The royal pet handler searched for the perfect pet, but it wasn't easy. The mouse was too squeaky, the kitten refused to swim, the hippo wouldn't jump, and none of the animals were green. I need a pet that's just right, Cassandra said. So the royal pet handler searched mountains and valleys, rivers and streams, until he discovered a little green frog with bumpy brown spots for the princess to love. He's perfect, Cassandra declared. Look how cute he is. The princess and the frog raced through the castle, jumped rope in the courtyard, and sampled treats in the kitchen. After dinner, Cassandra tucked her new best friend into bed. "Good night, Froggy." She kissed his bumpy green head. Whoosh! The frog turned into a prince. He bowed and kissed Cassandra's hand. "Thank you, princess. Let us be married at once." She laughed. "Princes aren't pets. I want a frog." And she sent him to work for the royal pastry chef. Once again, the royal pet handler searched forests and meadows, ponds and lakes, until he discovered a shiny green frog with soft, smooth skin for the princess to love. "He's perfect," Cassandra declared. The princess and the frog leaped across the moat, gathered lilies from the pond, and visited horses in the stables. After dinner, Cassandra tucked her new best friend into bed. "Good night, Froggy." She kissed his shiny green head. What do you think happens? Whoosh! The frog turned into a prince. He smoothed the wrinkles from his suit and smiled at himself in the mirror. "The spell is broken. We can be married right away." Cassandra frowned. "Princes aren't pets. I want a frog." And she sent him to work for the royal stable master. Not having much luck with this pet thing. Word of Cassandra's search spread. One by one, the people brought the frogs to the palace. Big frogs, small frogs, fat frogs, and thin frogs. But each turned into a prince when Cassandra kissed them goodnight. Soon she ran out of jobs for them. "I don't need help," Cassandra said. "I'll find the perfect frog myself." She searched the pond among lotus blossoms and lily pads until she discovered a great green frog with a bright blue belly. "He's perfect," Cassandra declared, but the frog disappeared into the tall rushes on the bank. "I love hide and seek." The princess explored every cranny and nook until she found the frog in a clump of cattails. She scooped him up and carried him home. After dinner, Cassandra tucked her new best friend into bed, but when she tried to kiss his head, he hopped away. The great green frog with the bright blue belly was the best hide-and-seek player ever. Each time Cassandra found him, he hid again. Finally, she caught him sleeping under her throne. "There you are, Froggy." She scooped him up into a hug and kissed his great green head. What do you think happened? Whoosh! "But I like being a frog," the prince said. "Princes aren't pets," Cassandra cried, but they were everywhere. Sprawled across the royal beds, using her dresses as tails for their kites, smudging sticky fingerprints on the best books in the library. I can have fun all by myself, the princess declared, so she sent the princess away. Cassandra played in the empty courtyard and read books in the silent library, but her favorite green dress didn't make her happy, and she still didn't have a friend. Then one day Cassandra discovered a bedraggled little prince sniffling in the garden. "I have nowhere to go," he said. Princess Cassandra sighed. "You can't stay here. Princes aren't pets." "I don't want to be a prince." He sat on the steps and sobbed. Cassandra wiped his tears with her handkerchief. "I'm sorry." She kissed his curly head. What do you think happened? Sploosh! The prince turned into a great green frog with a bright blue belly. Princess Cassandra scooped him up into a giant hug. "I love you, Froggy." And the princess and the frog lived happily ever after, as long as she remembered not to kiss his great green head. And that is the end of this story. Thanks for listening. All right, friends, we're going to make a little craft to go along with this story. If you haven't gotten your craft bag from the library, be sure to give us a call and we'll be happy to put a craft bag out for you. Inside your craft bag, there's some goodies as well as the craft that we're going to be making. We're going to make this cool little frog with his blue belly, just like in the story. All you need from home is going to be the toilet paper roll and the glue stick. Everything else will be in the bag. So your toilet paper roll, you're going to just wrap the big piece around it, and then the little legs, you just kind of crunch them down like that and glue them to the side. And of course the eyes would go right inside there. And then you have your little blue spot to put on his belly. And he's going to look just like that. A happy little frog because he got to stay a frog. Hope you enjoyed the story. Bye-bye.